Hi everybody, this is my 2012 Hyundai Azera, and today when I went to start it up, it didn't want to start. It took a long time to start. I got a check engine light. When I tried to drive it, it was just sluggish and would hardly go anywhere. I think it was what they call the limp home mode, and we're going to go figure out what's wrong with it. Okay, I plugged an OBD2 reader in over here where the fuses are. So you got my CAN OBD2 thing on there. The ignition's on, so we got power. And so now I'm going to scan and see what happens. Okay, so it says I got one fault. It's got P0090. So if we Google P0090, that says that there's something wrong with the fuel pressure regulator control circuit. Okay, when we open up the hood, we can see there's a big plastic cover. So you simply pull up on this cover and get it up out of the way to see the engine underneath. Okay, looking in here, now, okay, let me tell you what happened. When I did this earlier, this whole thing is covered in foam. And I'm going, what the hell, what's with all that foam? And then I looked on the bottom, see on the bottom here? All this foam's been torn up. So I got a vacuum cleaner and started vacuuming up all the foam. And as I was vacuuming, something got stuck in the nozzle and there was a dead mouse. So apparently a mouse has come in here. So anyway, I was looking at this, and here's our high pressure fuel pump right here. It's right in the middle of the engine, and I don't know, I see this wire kind of sticking up and not going anywhere, going to the high pressure fuel pump. So I think that this is pretty obviously what the problem is. Anyway, that mouse really did a number on here, but boy, this wire, you can see I've lost like about an inch of the wire. The mouse ate about an inch of the wire, and it goes in here. So this end, there's like a little plug, and it plugs into the high pressure fuel pump. And this right here is a giant wire loom. You can see all these wires going through here, through this plastic thing, and they're routing around in here. So somehow I'm going to have to open this thing up and get in there and get access to where that wire was and repair it. First thing I'm going to do is take a 10mm ratchet and remove these two screws and this screw right here that hold the wire loom to the engine. Okay, I'm looking at this wire loom, and you can see there's a bunch of clips along the top and a couple of clips along the bottom, and this thing separates into a top half and a bottom half. And boy, those clips sure are not easy to get undone. So I removed the tape that was around here. There's a bunch of tape around here, and I'm actually able to get the wire, and we can see the stub end of that copper wire. And hopefully that'll be enough for me to make a repair. Okay, I managed to solder on that little stub of wire. I got a couple inch piece of red wire put on there. And then, of course, here's the soldering iron I used. And now I'm going to cover everything with heat shrink tubing and then attach the other end. Now I made the other connection and I put heat shrink tubing over top of it. So now our circuit's electrically complete. I'm going to wrap it up with some electrical tape and hook everything back up. Okay, here is the completed fix. I put a couple layers of electrical tape over top of everything and put all the screws back. And now I just put the cover on and we'll see what happens. Okay, my OBD2 thing's on here. Let's start the car up. Okay, we still have our check engine light. We'll scan the bus. So now we'll just scroll down to erase. Yes. Erase done. Okay, well, it still says P90. Let me turn it off. Race done. Turn the car back on. And the error code's gone. I'm going to scroll down to rescan. And there's no DTCs found, or no faults found.